I forgot to run the screen recorder, so I will be switching between this and Procreate Timelapse. I start by making some sketches with Zenith's dry brush light. For this step I like using the page assist feature. It's more comfortable than switching layers. When I finally decide which one I want, I create a new layer in overlay blending mode and I start placing colors. And when I'm done, I merge the layers. At this point I switch to another brush. I'm using one called Air Tight Chunk by Arash Razavi. He's in ArtStation. It's the same brush I like using in Procreate Pocket, so I think pen pressure doesn't matter too much for this brush. And since everything is in the same layer, I'm messing with the background all the time. Better practice will be to plan the drawing and then paint the background, and then be careful when painting the things on the front. And well, Procreate has this thing, I don't remember if they already fixed it, where you can't apply a filter to many layers, like other programs where you create a filter layer that changes contrast or something and affects all the layers below that. So by having everything in the same layer, I don't have to take snapshots every time I want to adjust colors, like I'm doing here with the curves. I usually do this a couple of times while I'm painting, and when I finish the drawing I send it to my phone to make sure it's not too dark, because sometimes it looks better on the iPad. The worst is when you don't notice that the iPad went on night shift mode and you have it drawing on a yellow display and then everything looks off. Here I painted the deer family for scale. Continued adding some texture. And then I looked at it and I decided I didn't like the neck, so I painted over it. And it's done.